On the Business Courier front page centerpiece this week, imagine facing the possibility of 30 years in prison, and then in an instant, the weight of such a fate is lifted. Right before Christmas, that was the reality for Matt Daniels, the former developer of Kenwood Town Place, who is now back to work. On December 20th, Daniels was found not guilty in federal court on 23 criminal charges relating to this giant mixed-use project, which has sat half-finished for the past 5 years. We see this eyesore as we drive on I-71 through Kenwood. Daniels and his development firm, Bear Creek Capital, were once the hottest developers in town. In 2008, Bear Creek's portfolio was reported at $650 million nationally, with a local development pipeline of more than $1 billion. That was before Daniels was indicted on 25 counts of bank fraud, conspiracy to commit bank fraud, wire fraud, and mail fraud. In Daniels' criminal trial in December, the prosecutor told jurors he lied to secure a $96 million construction loan and, among other things, bought himself a boat. Now that he's been cleared, he is talking to our reporter Tom Demaropoulos. Tom's extensive interview is in this week's Courier. Business Watch anchor Brian Patrick doesn't have much of a voice this morning, but he joins us in the studio to talk to Tom about what Matt Daniels had to say. Tom and Brian.
Kelly, I'm grateful that Tom is here, and Ed does have a voice. This guy wasn't talking during the trial. When he's talking now to you, what did he say that surprised you?
You know, Brian, the one thing that surprised me is that he always wanted to talk. From the very beginning, when things started coming out about problems with the project, he really wanted to get out and tell his side of the story. And his attorney, Ben Dusing, had to convince him that since these charges were coming up, that he really needed to make sure that he waited until it was the right time to finally come out and speak about what happened with the project.
So what did he say that stuck out?
So I guess, you know, one of the main things that stuck out to me is that he really wanted this project to get finished more than anyone else. This was something that he wanted to get done, that he had come up with some different plans to try to get this finished, and he still feels bad to this day that it was not completed under the original development group.
He's not out of the woods yet, though, because doesn't he face a lot of civil lawsuits?
There are a few civil cases still connected to this project that he's involved in. A group of subcontractors from the project are suing Daniels along with some other defendants, and that case is scheduled to go to trial this July. And also his former partner, Tim Baird, has filed a lawsuit against him as well, and that case is still pending.
So your headline says back to work. Doing what? What's he doing?
So Matt Daniels, one of the things that he told me is that he's fully committed to getting back to his career in commercial real estate. He said that he's got a couple of projects in the pipeline, actually, 2 locally, 2 not in the Cincinnati area, but he really intends to kind of go back to that career that he had before this project blew up.
Well, you watch this industry. Can he survive something like this?
You know, I talked to a lot of people about that, a lot of people on the record, a lot of people off the record, and the consensus was that he can definitely come back from this. It's all a matter of getting that first project done, finding some investors who are willing to work with him, getting that first one done, as long as it's successful. And he's an idea guy. That's the thing that people kept coming back to. He's an idea guy. He gets things done. If he's able to do that one time, he'll get right back into it.
Tom, great story. Thank you. Be sure to read it in the print edition of the Business Courier.